to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, shout out to Team Supernova for breaking the news. And then you got Snackolator and Marky Devo just expanding the news to everybody. Shout out to Team Supernova, though. He's the one who really got the word out, and then everybody else is, following suit. And of course, I do the reviews. I don't do a lot of breaking news. I just follow suit with some reviews so you know what you should try. All right, so there's 4 additional Blackberry beverages outside of the Blackberry Lemonade that returns. You get it with peach, Pepsi, Sweet Lightening, which is their peach. I'm sorry. Tea. I think it said peach. Tea, Pepsi, their peach Mountain Dew, peach honey Mountain Dew, which is called Sweet Lightening, and Starry. Why they don't advertise Mountain Dew mixed with it, I don't know. I went ahead and said, hey, I want to do it. Can we do it? She said, sure. Her reaction was that these are going to be terrible. My reaction is, I think some of them will be very promising. Team Supernova liked the peach Blackberry. So, again, we don't know until we try them what's going to happen. Now, why do I think regular Mountain Dew and Blackberry aren't being advertised together? It kind of boils down, and I know y'all want me to get quick into the review, but I think it kind of boils down to Mountain Dew Legend is out there at B-Dubs, and either there's some non-compete exclusivity to that flavor where they don't want Mountain Dew going and saying, oh, let's do Blackberry Mountain Dew here and here and here. And so Mountain Dew just said, don't advertise it. Some random Joe can go and order it, sure, but they're not advertising it on the app because they want B-Dubs to continue to be the place to go for that. Just like what I'm thinking of why it didn't pan out for the Honeydew Melon Dew is because they had that agreement with Walmart, and they don't, Walmart would lose money, and that's not good for that relationship. And the same for KFC with their Sweet Lightning being peach. There was news that Wawa was getting a peach flavor, and then bam, guess what? Wawa didn't get a peach flavor. And I know Wawa's only in 6 states, but again, if Wawa were to get a peach flavor, people were like the Wawa flavor more. People are going to switch to the Wawa peach, and they're going to forget all about Sweet Lightning. That's just my thinking. Maybe I'm just being a conspiracy theorist, and it has no ground to it. But I'm thinking if you have this relationship and this exclusive deal with somebody, and you're gonna do a flavor, it kind of tarnishes it. So I understand why that's not on the menu, but we've got it. So that's going to be the first one I try. Other than that, I know a long video, right? But we're gonna go ahead and pose for this thumbnail, and I'm sure we'll still get Game Fuel Blackberry, but with that, I would say I think we might lose B-Dubs Legend. We may lose it. So we keep your eye out for an announcement either on that or on the Game Fuel flavor getting discontinued. And I really hope it's not the latter, because I'm not a big fan of the Blackberry flavor at B-Dubs. I'm really not. So I think the Midnight Game Fuel sounds a lot more promising. So anyways, maybe I'll alter the thumbnail to include some logos, something like that, but that is the thumbnail as is. They taped the straws to, which it wasn't so hard to take the straw off, but they had taped the straws to the cup. This is Mountain Dew. This is Mountain Dew with Blackberry, and there's plenty of Blackberry. All right. Perplexing. The Mountain Dew definitely overpowers a lot of the flavor here, but I do think I like it more than Legend. Yeah, because Legend, I tend to think this about most Mountain Dews. Mountain Dew, when they do a new flavor, I don't think that if they use any at all, I don't think they use much in terms of Mountain Dew flavors. I don't think they use the core orange, lime, citrus, the lemon, orange, lime, citrus combination. It's a huge undertone, if anything. And so there's a huge focus on Blackberry with Legend that we don't get here. This is definitely Mountain Dew with some Blackberry. And it's pleasant. It's got that bitter Blackberry note to it. And it's not super far off from the Blackberry Lemonade either, because you've got some similar core elements. It's growing on me for sure. I give it like an 8.5. Again, I think if they could find a way to really make a heavy Blackberry flavor, that's got some good sweet notes to it, right? Like, I like that, but it's a little too much focus on Mountain Dew. So 8.5 for the Mountain Dew. We're gonna switch to Sweet Lightning. So now peach and blackberry all together in one foul swoop. I don't know. Ooh, the ice, not a lot of ice where it melted. But anyways, you can see the Sweet Lightning. Oh no, just not a lot of ice. The peach really stands out on this one. But you get the bitter notes of blackberry. So, very intriguing. And my phone's ringing. Another one of those spam calls. It's not bad. It's weird. Sure. Who would want blackberry and peach together? But it's one of those flavors combos that you've never had before, right? You've never thought to have it, and you never had it. And now you get a chance to have it. It's perplexing, ever so slightly delightful. It's intriguing. It's weird. Like, it's not one of those drinks that I'm going to be saying, wow, you're going to love this. This is the best combination in the world. No. But Mountain Dew has the opportunity to really mess around with different flavors. And this right here is a good example. I'm going to give it a 7, right? It's definitely very, very odd to have that peachiness and then that bitter, dark blackberry flavor. But it's intriguing. So, simply a 7. I mean, it's good. It's very enjoyable and it's unique. All right, now we're moving on, and it's harder to tell what's what. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say the darkest one here, I mean, this could be Pepsi, or it could be tea, but I'm hoping it's Pepsi. Is there fizz? Looks like there's fizz. All right, this has to be Pepsi, right? Yep, that's Pepsi. See, Coke and Pepsi are so defined that's harder to kind of trace out the flavor that's mixed in there. But knowing it's blackberry gives me that appreciation, that recognition that I need. I like that quite a bit. Hey, Coca-Cola, if you're watching, we need some blackberry Coca-Cola in our lives, because this blackberry Pepsi is really good. It's robust. It's fruity. Slightly bitter. I mean, you know, people will hype up Legend from B-Dubs, But this is just really good. Like, I still like Blackberry Lemonade more than any of these. There's just that sweet fruity medley that it's got. But this is very good. It's definitely got an edge over the Mountain Dew, because the Mountain Dew is a little focused on Mountain Dew. This is Pepsi with blackberry flavor, and it works. Folks, I'm going to give that a 9. All right, so I don't want to switch out of the realm of soda, and I think I know which one is which. I think this is Starry. Starry really has the potential to highlight the blackberry. It really, really does. Because it's a lighter soda. It's, lemon lime. Anytime you throw in some other flavors, it really has that potential. So let's try it. Yeah, and it does exactly as you would expect. Just like with the lemonade. Lemon does have a very defined palate, but it also allows whatever fruit flavor you want to mix in there to really kind of have a nice hold. This, for example, it's good. And it highlights everything that you would want it to highlight in a blackberry. Now, does it essentially remind me of Legend? Because, now we've got a little bit more focus on blackberry. Not really. It really does. It's got that artificial sweetness to it. Really standing out. Again, because it's a lighter soda. I think the lemon lime really does come in strong on this too. The more I drink it, the less I like it, though. It's definitely not as good as the others. Like, I even enjoyed peach with the blackberry. I enjoyed that more, for whatever reason. Huh. Yeah. It's odd because you would think, okay, blackberry is going to come out stronger in this than anything else. But that lemon lime, that corn syrup flavor to it really stands out. But the blackberry pairs just fine with it. I'd give it a 6. I don't know. It's not coming out as boldly as I was thinking. So now we're going to finish the review with, the ice is melted on this already, but we've got sweet tea. Sweet tea, oh me, Miss Golly me, my sweet tea. All right. Let's try blackberry sweet tea. Also very perplexing. Tea's not really my thing. I know I'm from the South. I get it. It's supposed to be my thing, right? Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. So, do I get a pass for not loving tea? But it's got a nice harmony, right? Tea is a more herbal beverage, right? It's got earthy notes, because what it is. Coffee. Also very earthy. Maybe not herbal, but, and then you got that nice, sweet, dark, and slightly bitter blackberry. And it's kind of harmonious. It really makes sense. It has a rhyme and a rhythm. But for some reason, I'm not exactly loving it. Would I put it on the level of the peach blackberry Mountain Dew that we just tried? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think if we got some ice, it would be a little bit more refreshing. I think, I'm sure they put ice in this thing, but you know how tea is. It comes warm, and then it melts the ice. So, it's not really watered down. It's still good, but it's not really my thing. Definitely better than the Starry, though. But I would say, yeah, I would put it on level with that peach drink. So yeah, that is your review. I know I went on and on and on, but I have fun. When it comes to these things, I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of talk. You know that. And I don't like doing timestamps. I want y'all to be listeners, active listeners. But I probably should have told you that I have a minute review on these too. So if you don't like listening to me, you got shorter options for sure. But yeah, Mountain Dew. I like that one a lot, and I like the Pepsi a lot. So still, the lemonade, you can't top that. You can't top that. But smart marketing from KFC. Good job. And other than that, I'll see y'all around.